What is up, players? Wobots Tay up in this mud. Spookytoberfest update number 1. Halfway through the month, it's October 15, and showing you my progress on my little skin wolf guy here. And I'm actually doing this as a I guess I wouldn't call it a tutorial, although I do show you all the colors that I use. This is more of just like a let's paint, like painting ramble. Oh, sorry, Igor, keep it in focus, please. I'm sorry, Master, that's just the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. I know, it's quite scary, isn't it? It is, Master. Yeah, like I said, this is just more of a kind of me charting my own personal progress, and if you do happen to have this model available or any of the Skin Wolf models available, you can kind of follow along if you want to, but this is more for really anybody who's interested in charting my progress or just want a little bit of company while you're doing your own hobby yourself. So stay tuned, thanks for watching. This is how far we get. We go from a gray base coat or undercoat primer to putting on the gray that we're going to use for the skin and the fur, and then doing some accent colors. Also, I do want to show you this guy who I'm halfway through with. Conrad Kurtz, y'all. With a C. Kurtz with a C. And I'm halfway done with him. I'm going to be doing up some highlights and painting up some other details on him, but very happy with the way he's coming along as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please keep sending me your video responses to Spookytoberfest, and thanks so much for supporting my channel and this fun little October contest. Check out my boy D's channel, Project 1 Gaming. Got a lot of fun, great stuff he's doing there, great work, great projects going on, and I love supporting him. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Alright, players, welcome to Spookytoberfest update number, I guess, 1. I just based my Skin Wolf here, and I placed him, I sprayed him, spray primered him with Duplicolor Sandable Matte Primer Gray. Duplicolor. And, yeah, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to even out the spots that I didn't miss and get a first coat of paint on. I'm going to use Mechanicus Standard Gray. Now this video isn't really a tutorial because not many people have this model. I try to only do tutorials for models that people, you know, actually have. This is really just, like I said, more of an update video / ramble video to kind of let you know about what my progress has been for Spookytoberfest, check in with all of you, and hopefully do a little, you know, cross promotion with all of your stuff that you're doing out there. So I haven't had the time to really do other updates, as you might have noticed, since this is the first real update, and I'm not counting the unboxing of the Skin Wolf. So yeah, time has been really tight for me, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I've been looking online for some inspiration, and I found a lot of great inspiration. There's a painting blog of a guy who did these skin wolves for a Golden Demon, a Games Day competition, and he entered them, and he also did Plague Bearers, and the Skin Wolves unfortunately didn't make it past the first round, but most of everything else did, and he even got a silver Golden Demon, and so that made me think, like, wow, if this guy can do it, maybe I can one day enter a Golden Demon. That's my goal, take home one of those little trophies. But I'm gonna put the information for his blog down below, so make sure you check that out. Really cool stuff. I'm gonna try to follow his paint scheme. He had the wolves in a very dark gray, and originally, if you look at his first couple of pictures that he posted, his wolves, the skin is sort of dark brown, like a Doberman's, and then I guess he decided later to just make it all really dark gray, black fur, dark gray. for me, I'm gonna try to. I kind of like the dark brown of the Doberman look, especially since there's not gonna be too much color on the actual wolf itself. Most of the color you're gonna see is gonna come from the flayed skin that he's bursting through, and it looks like he used a little bit of either Tamiya clear red for the blood effects or something else, because the skin on his skin wolf is very bloody and quite disturbing looking. Okay, to match it into the area around him, I'm also gonna do a little bit of a coat of this Mechanicus Standard Gray on the base as well. So yeah, let me show you guys my the abscess on my arm. It's so gross. Look at that. Ooh, it's healing. I'm letting it heal in the open air. Oof, so gross. Oh, sorry, I should put a parental warning. When I'm doing my intro to the video, I'll do like a parental warning. Parental discretion is advised. So we're just gonna do base coats, paint up the skin and the fur, maybe give it a wash. And also do a little loincloth for a flash of color. In fact, why don't we do that now? For the loincloth, we're gonna base coat it in corn red. So I mentioned The Howling as one of my favorite werewolf movies when I was growing up, or not favorite. I want to say favorite because they used to show it on like USA up all night, and God, it terrified me. Terrified me at night. I couldn't go to sleep after watching it. But then other people started responding with their favorite werewolf movies that didn't have a vampire and romance in it, and I was like, oh, how could I forget? Yeah, American Werewolf in London. That movie was quite terrifying. And the effects, werewolf effects when he transformed, like in the subway and in the house, so good. And that one scene where he's dreaming about his family getting murdered by masked crazy wolf people. What a great movie. Somebody else mentioned something else. Daywalkers, I think, and is there another one? I don't know, I've been reading the comments though, and I've been thinking like, yeah, these are all super good werewolf movies. Do you have a favorite werewolf movie that hasn't been mentioned? Write it down in the comments, I'd like to know. So me and my lady friend can watch it and get terrified. She doesn't like scary movies. She screams when I'm standing outside her window. Why am I standing outside her window? I don't know. Alright, we'll let that dry. I'll come back in a bit. Okay, now we're gonna paint the little belt around his waist, and we're gonna paint that with Mornfang Brown. So if you guys haven't checked out the other entries in Spookytoberfest, you should check out all the video responses people have been posting to my original video, Spookytoberfest: The Beginning. And if you want to enter, then that's where you enter. And if you have updates, then I guess you can post them to this one now, since this is an update video of your work, and people can be able to follow it after watching mine. Be pretty cool. For later on in the month, my plan, I have so many plans, you guys. They just never come to fruition. The plan is, I've got a couple more tutorials lined up, Chaos Cultists and stuff, and for you Vampire Counts players, I've got a tutorial on how to do, or for anybody, I guess you could do it for Dark Eldar too, for the Racks and Grotesques, or anybody who does models of an undead nature. I've got a tutorial lined up for painting greenish skin that looks like a Frankenstein monster, since it's, Halloween is coming up. The Frankenstein monster. Lead Belcher now, we're gonna paint the little chains. Yeah, so let me know what your favorite werewolf movie of all time is, or even your favorite horror movie. That would be a cool question to ask. I'd like to get your input on. I don't know what my favorite would be. For a long time, it was Event Horizon. That movie scared the bejesus out of me. It was terrifying. I couldn't watch it. I remember when it came out, I was in high school at the time, and I was going to see it with a bunch of my friends from school, and we got in because one of my friend's older brothers was there, and he was saying that he was going to act like our guardian because it was a rated R movie, and oh man, I don't think I slept for a good long time that night. I was up all night thinking about that movie, that video clip with the former captain holding his eyeballs in the bridge, speaking Latin. Ugh, that video. That was a creepy movie. They don't make creepy movies like that anymore. Now all the movies are jump scares, but that movie was just steeped in atmosphere and so awesome. That was a scary movie. It was a scary movie for the ages. Okay, we're gonna do the bandages on his right arm. A little bit different. We're gonna paint those more of a light pale color, so we're gonna use Rackard Flesh for that. Now, I don't know if I ever had a favorite horror movie after that. That one stuck with me for so long. And then I go back, because they show it right on HBO and stuff now, so I see it now, and like all things that you see or that you expose yourself to after you're a kid, when you first experience it, I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. And then it got to the eyeball part again, and I ran under the bed. And I was like, no! I don't want to watch it. It brings back memories. Which is funny because, before Event Horizon, the last thing I remember Sam Neill in was Jurassic Park, and I was like, Dr. Grant, there's no dinosaurs on that on that spaceship. Only the devil. Alright. Well, I guess we could also paint some fangs in with Rackard Flesh. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with I gotta make another fang appear in the top part. What's a good way to do that? If any of you have any suggestions, I'd like to know. This fang broke off in transit, I guess. Gotta make a new one. Balthazar Gold for the belt buckle here. This is a great model. I'm tempted to see if I can get the entire unit and not just this centerpiece model. Get all four of them together, and they're all posed differently. You know, they're all made specifically to fit together, and they all look very dynamic and different. Some are crouching, some are reared back, like they're about to attack, and the models look really, really good. And somebody else posted, yeah, they could be stand-ins for like Chaos Spawn, or something else in a demon army. But yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I'd only thought you could use them for vampire counts just because of that this whole gothic nature that they're going with the, you know, werewolves. But yeah, they are actually chaos worshippers, as you could tell by the 8-pointed star on him. So you could use him definitely as a Chaos Spawn stand-in or something. We'll do a little bit more and then we'll cut the video for today. Okay, we're back. The only thing I did between clips just there was I added a little bit of Balthazar gold to the golden the little discs on his belt there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to give his fur and his skin a wash of Nuln Oil. While I was waiting for my battery to recharge, because I guess I drained all the battery filming, when I was thinking like maybe a dark gray color scheme, just keeping it dark gray, will work out for this guy, and it'll contrast pretty nicely with the flesh colored skin scraps hanging off of his body. So instead of doing like a Doberman fade to a light brown, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And if it doesn't work, then if and when I pick up the rest of the Skin Wolf pack, I could change the color. But maybe for the Alpha Wolf, I'll keep him this dark gray. Yeah, so he's gonna look really dark for now because we haven't added the skin yet. But don't worry, once we do that, it should change the dynamic quite nicely. Give it a little bit more pop and pizzazz. Thinking about my favorite horror movies while I was waiting for my battery to recharge, and another one that I forgot about because it's been so long since I'd seen it was The Ring. Not Ringu, the original Japanese one, but the American remake, The Ring. That was a very scary movie. Not sleep again for a long time that night. Ooh, spooky. What is it about scary movies? What I like about scary movies is that, you know, they make you feel like you're, I guess, like you're that adrenaline rush, you know, when you're waiting for the scare and the atmosphere is right, and it's not just a whole bunch of cheap boo scares, but they really set up the atmosphere and the creepy environments and everything. Like Event Horizon really did that well. I feel like that's really good, effective horror, and when you do it really well, it just makes it so unbelievably cool. Like your heart is pounding and racing, and like you can't tear your eyes away from the screen, but you can't look at the same time. It's just, oh, terrifying. It's great. Makes you feel alive. Alright. Might as well put a little bit of that on the belt. So this is what our guy looks like right now. I'm gonna let this skin wolf dry now and cut here, but this is the halfway update for Spookytoberfest. And thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're all doing well with your Spookytoberfest projects. If you want to start leaving video responses to this video, then we can kind of be charting our progress with each other, yeah? So thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great afternoon, evening, day, morning, wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you in the next update.